I don't know if I'm prepared for the amount of knob and wood jokes to come in this episode. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. It's Vito. This is Cast Strength. I am in my whiskey basement. Let's get right to it with some Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve Small Batch 9-year 120 proof. Small cork pop. So Knob Creek Distilling out of Kentucky. They make good things. Why am I having problem? There we go. All right. So, also, I guess I didn't really make mention of it in the previous episode, but yes, Attack on Titan anime and manga t-shirt. I'm huge in Japan, and yes, I felt like a giant in Japan, and I am not a giant person. But the Japanese are wonderful people. Absolutely beautiful people and country. I love them. So, back to this guy. It's bottled at 120 proof, so 60 ABV, which is glorious. And it's wonderful. Like honeyed, salted honey peanuts, but a weird dryness about it. Almost like you were just smelling the peanuts, like unshelled peanuts. And a great corn sweetness, kind of enveloping everything, and some is it tartness? Tart fruits? I feel like that's right. Tart fruits, and there's a richness there as well. Plums. Or dates, maybe? Just maybe? It's a wonderful nose. For 120 proof, it's not stingy. There's no alcohol burn, really. Just a spiciness, but not an alcoholic burn. Your typical bourbon characteristics. Kentucky bourbon, spicy, sweet. Vanillas, wood, lots of wood, a lot of oak. It's stuff that, like, those four things when we're talking about bourbons, for the most part, 9.8 times out of 10. Corn sweetness, dusty wood, vanillas. Yeah, it's wonderful. Just it's above your standard bourbon, and it should be at 120 proof. All right, I can't take it any longer. So I got beaten a little bit with that 120. The 120 proof. It got me at the beginning. Kind of overwhelmed me a little bit. Now we're coming down, settling into familiar territory. Heavy, rich bed of vanilla. And like a caramelized sweetness. Like caramel, caramel crystal shards. Like if you ever gone to like a fancy restaurant, and they put like shards of caramel in your dessert, and that's what this. And oh man, and I think I alluded this to in another video, but after your first sip, and you go back to on the nose, and it's an explosion, just because your senses have kind of opened up. Absolutely fantastic. Where was I? Where was my thought? Caramel. Oh yeah, we were tasting. Jeez. So vanilla bed, sweetness, caramel. Dusty wood, and I'd go even further and say that it's like a dried up wood post that you've taken out from underneath a bunch of dry hay. as crazy as that sounds, and as ridiculous as I am for suggesting that as a taste, that's where I'm going with this one. It reminds me of summers I spent out on my godfather's farm. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And it's a long finish. This stays with you for a while. As unrelenting as it is, it's very, very easy to drink, especially if you're accustomed to the higher proofs. So what are we going to rate Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Small Batch Aged 9 Years 120 proof? Level 3. Definitely a no-brainer purchase. If you're a bourbon guy, it should be a staple. I'd go so far as to say that I believe this should be a staple in every bourbon fanatics collection. If you're getting into bourbons, as long as you're really accustomed to higher proofs, the Single Barrel Reserve is fantastic. And yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that for today. As always, if you guys want some additional content and want to follow us, in between videos, follow us at Twitter and Facebook at the handle TheCastStrength. If you guys are enjoying what we're doing, throw us a like. Just let us know, that you're enjoying the content. And if you're not enjoying the content, let us know. We try to aim to please the people. And yeah, so in the meantime, stay classy, stay safe, and cilantro, guys.